Pom Pom presents Two Colour Brioche stitch. Two Colour Brioche is a textured stitch with vertical stripe. The right side of the knitting has knit columns in the main colour, here shown in blue, and purl columns in the contrast colour. There are slight variations in how to work Two Colour Brioche. Here we're knitting it flat with an even number of stitches. The two colours alternate every row, and the two wrong side rows are followed by two right side rows, so you'll need a circular needle to work the swatch from both ends. Using long tail cast on, we've cast on 14 stitches in our main colour. We'll work the setup row in the contrast colour. Slide the knitting to the other tip of the needle, turn, leave a 15 cm tail of contrast colour at the front, and slip the first stitch with the yarn over in front. Then purl one stitch. Slip the next stitch with yarn over in front. Then purl one stitch. Repeat for the entire row. This will form purl columns in the contrast colour on the right side of the work. Turn your work to begin row 1. We will always begin a row by working in our main colour. Begin with the yarn in front. We will be slipping all the contrast stitches and purling the main colour stitches. Before slipping each contrast stitch, work a yarn over. This is known as slip 1 yarn over front. Purl the main colour stitches together with the yarn overs in contrast colour. This is known as brioche purl, or abbreviated as BRP. We are repeating this across the row. Slip 1 yarn over in front, brioche purl. The last stitch will be a brioche purl, so make sure to work the contrast colour yarn over with this stitch. Instead of turning the work, we will now slide all the stitches to the opposite tip of the needle and work this row again in the contrast colour yarn. This time we will knit the contrast colour stitches with their yarn overs and slip the main colour stitches. Knit the first stitch together with its yarn over. Bring the yarn to the front, slip the main colour stitch, and then bring the yarn over the needle. Now knit the contrast colour stitch together with the yarn over. This stitch is called brioche knit, or abbreviated as BRK. Repeat to the end of the row. For the last stitch of the row, bring the yarn to the front and slip the stitch. We will now turn and work row 2 in the main colour. Maintain the contrast yarn over of the last stitch worked by holding it under the left hand needle and to the back. With main colour, brioche knit 1, yarn to the front, slip 1 yarn over, brioche knit 1. This will form knit columns in the main colour. Slip the last stitch, then slide the work to the other end of your needle to work this row 2 for a second time, now in the contrast colour. With yarn in front, slip 1, yarn over in front, brioche purl, slip 1 yarn over in front, brioche purl and repeat. These rows form the pattern for two-colour brioche stitch.